Hi everyone, and welcome back to 3 Layers Deep. Today I will actually be shedding some light on maturing skin, alright, or aging skin. I'm going to be touching upon estrogen, how that affects how our skin ages, and also your lifestyle and how that affects how we age. And then there's going to be some product recommendations and some ingredients that you should look for when trying to purchase some anti-aging skincare products. Now there is a lot to cover, so I'm just going to kind of jump right in. Alright, so as we age, our skin goes through significant changes as a result in a shift in our hormone balance. Now, our hormones are our internal messengers for most of the body systems, and it's also a significant internal factor in the appearance, health, and strength of our skin. Now, microcirculation is also affected by this balance, and I will be shedding some light on that in the next few minutes. Now, estrogen is a hormone that is found in both men and women, but is more predominantly in women, which is a key factor in the health and appearance of a female skin. Estrogen is anti-inflammatory, and it's also an antioxidant, which is a vital key in the tissue repair. It is also responsible for maintaining several body functions such as coordination, balance, moisture, bone loss, your skin. Let's see what else. I said it. Okay, coordination, balance, moisture, vision, bone loss, your skin, and there's also your nervous system is affected by it, and then it has also been linked to memory and emotion. All right, so that's why when you're kind of going through menopause, you feel really whacked out because there's all this stuff going on, but it only gets better. Or worse, just speaking sarcastically. Okay, so now, as estrogen is being depleted from our bodies, the fibroblast cells become fewer and our skin starts to lose its tone. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what fibroblast cells are, they are actually found deep in the connective tissue, and the connective tissue is found deep in the dermis and the reticular layer. And that is where your collagen and elastin is being housed. And the fibroblast cells are actually responsible for producing your collagen and elastin. All right, so chemotherapy also plunges your body right into menopause, just like the natural aging process would. And microcirculation problems begin as women enter their perimenopause stage in their 40s, and then right into menopause in their 50s and beyond. Okay, now, all this happens because of the decrease in estrogen. That's how important this one hormone is, but it only gets better. Okay, now this is how it starts to kind of affect our skin. I kind of spoke about how it affects our bodies. I will touch upon how it affects our skin. First, and if you see me kind of looking down, I'm just, I have some notes, so I kind of just got to stay focused. All right. The vascular and capillary walls begin to weaken, and that is when you start to have the dilation of the blood vessels, which can cause either erythema or red blotches or rosacea, which I will speak upon again in the next few minutes. Also, your lipids become weaker, so your skin feels harder, it feels rougher, your hair feels brittle, your nails feel brittle, and it is all because the lipids are becoming weaker. Also, your lymphatic system, which is responsible for drawing away it draws away impurities and wastes away from the cells, while simultaneously bringing in nourishment and oxygen through the blood vessels up to your skin, up to your cells. Okay, so that is, that becomes less sufficient because the glands slow down. All right, then there's also the reduced glycosaminoglycans, which means that there is less moisture in the tissues. And what glycosaminoglycans, what that is actually a water-retaining fluid that is found in your connective tissue, where your collagen and elastin, again, is being produced. And it works exactly like hyaluronic acid. It's just a water-retaining fluid, and it just kind of helps to draw moisture and kind of keep it there. That's what keeps your skin kind of plump, all right, with the help of the collagen and elastin. And glycosaminoglycans is actually composed of a protein and a carbohydrate, which is kind of cool to know. Also, the keratinocytes are reduced, and what that means that there's a slower cell mitosis. Your cells are not proliferating at a speed that you once had in your 20s or 30s or whatnot. So that means that there's going to be, your cells are going to build up on your skin a lot quicker. So it's very important that you start adding like alpha hydroxy acids, such as like glycolic acids, lactic acids, beta hydroxy acids, for those of you guys who are more sensitive to glycolics. But that's going to be a whole nother video, because that's going to help to break down the glue between those dead cells and helps to kind of shed your dead cells at a more faster speed, keeping your skin smooth, wrinkle-free, and all that good stuff. Also, the melanocytes are reduced, and the melanocytes produce the protective pigment, which is called melanin, and how this pigment protects the cells below. It works by absorbing or blocking the ultraviolet rays through tanning, all right, which is a result of sun exposure. So that is kind of cool to know, all right, because that tan that you're getting, that's just your skin protecting the cells further down below from, ultraviolet radiation, which can cause skin cancer, all right? Let's see. Okay, so because all this stuff that's happening, usually hormone replacement therapy is often suggested for women that are experiencing this hormonal imbalance, all right? Because it's not just affecting your skin, but it's really affecting your body and all this other stuff, that's really important, in order for you to just, walk around and just live, you know what I mean? Your vision, you're having bone loss, and your coordination and balance, your nervous system, all that stuff is being affected. All right, so there are two types of estrogen source. Okay, there's the animal source estrogen, and there's also the plant source estrogen. And the plant source estrogen, which is called phytoestrogen, is about 400 times weaker than an animal source estrogen. And the plants that provide this phytoestrogen are Mexican wild yam, sage, hops, soy, St. John's wort, there's licorice root extract, and there's also the butcher's broom. Also, other things that happen, I know I keep saying the word also, but there's just so many alsos. The microcirculation problems that start to occur in a maturing skin is very common because, again, of the loss of estrogen, okay, which is kind of interconnected with everything else. And what's the main common microcirculation problem would be Cooper's veins, which is called, the technical term is telangiectasia. And that is just a dilation of your capillary walls. And what happens is, as the endothelium atrophies and loses elasticity, the capillary walls begin to fill with blood, sometimes bursting, causing erythema or rosacea. And there's other causes of Cooper's veins. There's also, it can be caused by, hereditary digestive problems, smoking, alcohol, sun damage, harsh cosmetics, pregnancy, trauma, excess localized heat, inflammation, and there's also the heat and cold fluctuation. Okay, and rosacea is a chronic skin disorder characterized by Cooper's veins and congestion. And then there's the acne rosacea, it features all the same characteristics of a rosacea skin. In addition to that, there's the papules and pustules, and there's also the mites or parasitic microorganisms. But I will touch more on rosacea in another video that's just dedicated to that. So I'm going to jump into the next video, which is going to talk about your lifestyle and how your lifestyle also affects how you age. I hope I kind of covered everything in this section. If not, leave me a comment and we can discuss that more. But for now, follow me on over to the next video.